Mount Haffner lies in British Columbia's Kootenay National Park, close to the Alberta border. This general area was hit by wildfires in 1968, then later in 2003 and 2005. It's a bit eerie walking through such a large tract of burned-out forest. Beneath us is more than a meter of snow, which makes traveling over fallen logs and fire debris relatively easy. But fires are a part of a natural cycle, and it's heartening to see the forest regenerate so vigorously.
Larry is walking that way, but we're actually headed this way, up to Mount Haffner.
Although we were following an old track set by a backcountry skier going up the hill, there were no cars in the trailhead, and we didn't see anyone on the trail all day. The higher we got, the views opened up more and more, and we got another glimpse of our destination. Looking down, we noticed a snow flea crossing our path, and something that looked like tracks, but wasn't.
Showing you this one here. It's a little snowball that fell off a tree. That tree there.
It was fun to see alpine larches established on the col. Because alpine larches drop their needles in the fall, and they are often mistaken for dead evergreens. With the summit in sight, we knew it wasn't far to go. The huge mountain in the middle ground is Vermilion Peak. It got its name from the ochre and iron oxides the native people mined for pigments. The slope here is where we were seeing people had skied, but with an avalanche safety in mind, we stayed close to the ridge on the right. A little fancy footwork got me to the summit. Larry wasn't far behind. The large mountain you're about to see is Stanley Peak, named after Frederick Arthur Stanley, as was Vancouver's Stanley Park and hockey's Stanley Cup. There it is. After a short break on the summit, we started our return with those magnificent views in front of us all the way back to the col below Vermilion Peak. The return was so much easier. The snow was packed down more, and it didn't seem to be sticking as much to our snowshoes. The snow snake over our heads was dripping, not long for the world. After 10.5 kilometers of return distance snowshoeing and more than 1,100 meters of elevation gain and countless spectacular views and vistas, let's call this one a wonderful winter snowshoe.